What's up YouTube? I'm here to do my prediction video for Mendes versus Lamas. Let's start at the bottom. First we got Ron Starling versus Justin Jones. And both these guys lost their UFC debuts, but to me Ron Starling didn't look as good as Justin Jones did, especially because Justin Jones fought at light heavyweight and now he's going back to his regular weight class at middleweight. I think Justin Jones is just a bigger, more athletic guy. I think he wins by either TKO or guillotine. He's got really good guillotine, so I'm going to say late second probably. Next fight is Shamal Armagov versus Timothy Johnson. Both these guys are new prospects, but I think Shamal, the Russian, looks like a little bit better of a prospect, so I'm going to pick him. I say he wins by TKO. I just think his wrestling is a lot better. Next is Gray Maynard versus Alexander Yakovlev, and this fight's we're gonna see how much Gray Maynard's got left in the tank in this one, because I'm not sure. It depends. If Gray Maynard still has something left, he should win this easy. If he's completely done, then he's just gonna get wiped out. And this fight's just hard to call because I have no idea how much Gray Maynard still has left in him. I'm gonna pick Gray, just because I hope he still has at least a little bit of how he was a few years ago. I know he had back surgery and that's why he's not as good now as he was back then, but hopefully he can start to get back to the form he was at when he was undefeated. So I'm going to pick Gray Maynard by decision because he's only got like 1 or 2 knockout wins. Next is Liz Carmouche versus Lauren Murphy, and Liz Carmouche's biggest weakness is she gasses as the fight goes on, and Lauren Murphy I think can keep the same pace. I think as long as Lauren Murphy can keep this fight standing, she should win pretty easily. So I'll pick Lauren Murphy by decision. I say, Liz Carmouche wins the first round, but as long as Murphy doesn't get submitted or trapped in a position where she can just get ground and pounded, I say she wins rounds 2 and 3. On to the main card, we got Dustin Poirier versus Carlos Diego Ferreira, and Dustin Poirier to me is at least a level or 2 higher than Carlos. I think the only area Carlos might be a little bit better is jiu-jitsu, but I think Dustin's jiu-jitsu is good enough to where he probably won't get caught by something. So I'm going to pick Dustin to win by TKO, late second I guess. Next we got Clay Guida versus Robbie Peralta, and Robbie Peralta's biggest weakness is guys that are better grapplers than him and guys that are faster than him. That's why his 2 losses are to, what's his face, Akira Corsani, who isn't that great but is just a lot faster than him, and Thiago Tavares, who's just a much better grappler than him. And to me, Guida's both. He's faster and he's a better grappler. So I think Guida's going to win by submission, probably at the end of the first by rear naked choke or guillotine. Next we got Juliana Pena versus Milan Duve, and this is a throwaway fight. They're just giving Juliana Pena an easy fight because she's been out for so long. So I say Juliana Pena wins by TKO in the first round. Next we got Michael Chiesa versus Mitch Clark. Mitch Clark isn't that good. The only thing he's really good at is jiu-jitsu, and Michael Chiesa's jiu-jitsu is probably not at the same level as Mitch Clark's, but it's not. Ali Quinta doesn't have great submission defense. That's his one real huge weakness, and I think Michael Chiesa just grinds out. Either he gets a late TKO win or a decision. I think he's the better wrestler, striker, and his jiu-jitsu is not so much lower than Mitch Clark's. I think he'll get caught in something. Next we got Jorge Masvidal versus Ali Quinta, and I think Masvidal just smothers Ali Quinta for 3 rounds. I think Al is good at using his movement and using his speed advantage against guys that want to box with him. I think Masvidal can grind him out for 3 rounds. I think he's just so much bigger and the much better grappler overall. I think Masvidal gets, it might be kind of a boring fight, but I think Masvidal wins this fight 30-27. Next main event, we got Chad Mendes versus Ricardo Lamas, and to me, Ricardo Lamas is, he's good. He's not weak anywhere, but he's not great anywhere, except for his wrestling, but his striking and jiu-jitsu are both just okay. To me, Mendes, he showed in his fight with Aldo, his striking is way better, and it's probably gotten even better since that fight with Aldo, so I think Mendes is going to win by knockout, probably in the second round, once he starts to find his range. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.